least 18 people are reported killed in the US after deadly tornadoes tear through multiple states. Now to a developing story we're following from the US. At least 14 people have died when tornadoes tore through central and southern parts of the US. The Missouri Highway Patrol has confirmed 11 storm-related deaths across the state. There are reports of trees and power lines being brought down and damage to residential and commercial buildings. The Missouri governor has warned of further severe weather, including the risk of additional tornadoes. In the neighbouring state of Arkansas, at least 3 people have died. Another 29 were injured in the storm. The storms have also struck Texas and Oklahoma, where they fueled more than 100 wildfires and overturned several trucks, according to CBS News. The National Weather Service has warned people not to seek refuge in vehicles outside or under overpasses or to seek shelter under trees. Well, let's now speak to Angelica Soria, a meteorologist with the US National Weather Service based in Missouri. Angelica, thank you for joining us. You're in Springfield in Missouri, right at the heart of this severe weather event. What's the situation like where you are?
Yeah, so we have people on the ground, meteorologists doing storm surveys today. So they're going to go out and see what damage was caused in our area and then assess. And then we'll get some damage assessments done and then see how those tornadoes will be rated. So that takes some time, and we rely on the public's reports and emergency management reports. And so we'll be doing that for today and maybe tomorrow too.
And it hasn't just been about the weather, the strong winds and the damage that's caused. There have also been wildfires. How did they come about, Angelica?
Yeah, so it was a very strong storm system that went through, so it dropped a lot of our relative humidity values, and then also with the strong gusty winds, it sparked fires. It even brought down some power lines, which ended up sparking fires as well. And so all that had happened right before the storms came through, and then it happened again after the storms went through. So yeah, so it was just a 1-2 punch with this storm, fire weather, and then tornadoes. And that happens with strong systems like this sometimes.
Is this typical weather for this time of the year in the area where you are, or is this unusual?
So this was an unusually strong system that came through, hence the very gusty winds. But we do see thunderstorms, fire weather during this time of year. It's spring in the central plains of the United States, and we are bound to see anything through the next few months.
So what advice are you giving people? What should people do?
Yeah, so we tell people to have multiple ways to receive our warnings, whether that's TV, your phone, radio, because sometimes tornadoes happen overnight and you need to have ways to receive those warnings, and also be proactive, not reactive. And have a plan, know where you're going to go shelter, especially if you do live in an RV or maybe a home that isn't built very well. Have a plan of where to go before these storms strike.
Angelica, thank you very much for your time. That's Angelica Soria from the National Weather Service in Springfield in Missouri.